Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's broadcast from the staple of Ludata Think Media, Aspire with Adeola. I'm your regular host and sister, and I welcome you once again. And thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, I love you and I encourage you to please check in again and again, and don't forget to subscribe, because here in this channel you are promised of every tools and tips and frameworks and blueprints that will help you live your life in such a way that you will have what it takes to be assertive and to gain the mastery to make you live your dream life. And I tell you, that's why on today's topic is something that is so dear to my heart, and as even the year rolls out by, something that can help us to come on. It's reflective thinking on going beyond the comfort zone. So today's topic is titled Beyond the Comfort Zone. And as many of us will have known, that there is more to life than whatever you and I are experiencing now. I need to say that again. There is more to your life, to my life, than what we are experiencing now. Whatever it is that you are enjoying in now, whatever level of comfort you have at now, I want you to look around you and see, okay, you have that nice, lovely car that is parked outside. You have your children all well sorted out. They are going to school, doing fine, good grades, and your health, everything, your relationship, This can be your comfort zone, and you have a very good career. Your career, trajectory has always been on the rise. You have gotten so many promotions, and you're living cool. You're just a cool guy. That can be your comfort zone. That can be you. Your own comfort zone might be that, since ever you've been in that company, you've never had any issue. Your career growth has always been on the rise, and you've never had any issue with anybody. That might be you. You're just getting on life. And to some of us, when life came and life happened during last year COVID breakout, a lot of us was pushed away from our comfort zone. And that is why even till now, there are so many people that are still out there struggling to maintain the balance, struggling to keep hold of their feet from being strangled out of life, from being left behind in the affairs of the world. And I tell you, if that is your experience, I come here to encourage you today and to let you know that you can and even take charge of your life and begin a new beginning for your life, to begin to have a new meaning. I want you to reflect on wherever you are now and to look 5 years before you got to where you are now. And remember some of those things you had to do before you eventually get to this comfort zone. And if you can remember, you will know that there are prices you paid. You will remember there are sacrifices. And so this broadcast, I want to put it into two segments by helping you to see what brought you here. How did you get here? And so also how you are going to get to where you're supposed to be. Because at the other side, everything you will ever get to become is at the other side of your comfort zone. And you and I need to begin to see why you need to get out of your present comfort zone so as to be able to assess the future and the bright, glorious dream that you have ever been thinking and dreaming for. In 10 years from now, I want to see myself in my own home. I want to see my children all in college, well paid for, not in any debt. I want to see all my family being so that I want to see myself living my dream life, living in the choicest place, in the choicest island, in the choicest, having vacation 2 times a year, going around the world, touring, living your dream life. Friends, I want you to know that if you don't take time to think, your present comfort zone can stop you and can prevent you from getting into a place where you desire. Because one of the things that the comfort zone mentality does for you is it makes you feel comfortable and you adapt to your present level. Everything is, you can always predict how things is going to go. So there's nothing stalling or this, and no one, let me say this thing again, no one likes to move beyond their comfort zone. It's like everyone believes that this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't want anybody to rock my boat. I don't want anything. And this is where you don't get to learn or develop. And so if you're ever going to get any form of development or you change or experience growth, it is only going to happen when you start seeing that your life can become better only when you embrace your comfort zone. And I want to encourage you. For my example, one of the things that pushed me out of my comfort zone, I look at my life here in the States. After my children goes to school, I am home doing nothing. At that time, I look at myself, how do I want my life to be in 5 years' time? If I continue living like this, okay, the children have gone to school, I'm home, I've gone to work in the night. So in the morning till 4 p.m., how will I be spending my life? And I told myself, this is not where I want to see myself. This is not the best way to live. And that decision alone, that thought took me on a journey that made me begin to see that there's actually more to my life than what I'm presently living. So I began to search deep and deep. I started going on the YouTube. I turned it to become my teacher. I started searching for some of the stuff that I really love to do that I don't know how to do. And that is why today when you see me in front of the camera doing this, it was not something that just came accidentally. I have already have that thing that inspired me to let me know that there's a part of me that just love to connect with people, love to teach, and love to organize and see how we can become better than we are. And that was how the journey began for me. And just fortunately to that time, I got an invitation to attend an event, and I traveled to Europe. And it was at the time that I needed that shift that I went for that journey. And when I came back, it was an entirely different journey for me. And that was how this journey began for me. And I began to see the existential reason why our life cannot just be only for children and only for our husband. That there is something inside of you and I that is called it, that is called flow, that is called wiring, that just make you to feel somehow in a particular way when a particular subject is being mentioned. And every time, every attempt you take to go away from paying attention to that thing, your life is never fulfilled. And that's why every day when I see myself not doing this, not teaching, not encouraging someone, not writing, not typing, not journaling on stuff like this, I know I've not lived. And so I don't know what that could be for you. And I want to challenge you that it is a decision that you have to take. You must be willing and be ready to leave your comfort zone. And there are prices to be paid. There are friendships that you will lose, because it so happen that you might have friends that their own parts of journey to life may not be actually what you are in their need or your keen of doing. And that does not mean they are not your friends. It just means that in this area of you hitting your goal and fulfilling your dream, they may not be the right person. They may not be the people that you want to spend more of your time with. They might only be for the sake of, okay, party friends that you have summertime and just go out to traveling time, or dress, they know how to, But you must know that if you want to discover and be all that you are meant to be, your comfort zone is not a place where you want to remain forever. And I want to tell you, even with regards to you being an immigrant, your comfort zone might be you just want to remain with your fellow Black Africans and what have you. You just want to continue to. But if you really want to be the best and expand your horizon and become the best you can be, it might be that you might need to leave some of your African setting. You might need you to begin to make friends with other people that you can begin to experience and exchange their mindset. You begin to see how they reason, how they think. You begin to experience how life is when you are mixed in this new culture. These are some of the things that I actually did that really helped me adjusting faster in this country. So I want to encourage you in the lastly when I'm rounding up that let this word remain with you that everything you did to get to this comfort zone is not going to be what you will need to get out of the comfort zone. So for you to get to your next level in life, you have to again build another set of routines, habits, and practice that will become something that you are consistent with before you can get to your next level. That is what I want to encourage. And as this year rolls out, I want you to imagine a new vision. Visualize a path far high. Give yourself a high and lofty dream of where you want to see yourself in 5 years, a year from now. And I want you to begin to journal. What are the steps and what are the things you need to be? Who do you need to be to experience that person? That person. Who do you need to become to experience that person? And once you're able to pay the price, it is just a question of time. You are going to find yourself right in the place where you are desire. Because there is a way the human brain and the human subconscious mind is organized, this engine that makes it possible to achieve whatever you have set your mind to do. And that is what I want to leave you with. Go and get yourself a dream that is bigger than where you are now, and go and take the necessary step that you need to begin to do to get you there. This is where I'm going to be stopping today. I do hope you find a value or one thing or the other you can take home and you can start actualizing to make you see a better picture of you, even beyond now and when you eventually get into the new year. I thank you for listening. Until I see you next week, I want you to go to the link in the description button. I have a write-up that I did, and it is titled How We Can Fast Track Your Success and Your Journey in Life. Go ahead, and it's free. And until I see you next time, bye from here.